Strange language. Language is a breakwater, causing the blind waves of the mind suddenly to halt and explode. Anonymity's universal. A man in a grimy section of Miami walks around with a placard proclaiming, "I'm employed. I work for God." Wonderful to watch the dolphins leaping in the crashing waves off Key West, yet I'm so sad I find it hard to be around me half the time. Microscopic cells in the bloodstream bump into each other and say, "Excuse me, I don't know your name, but I'm sure we're wet." I'm wearing my windbreaker, standing on the breakwater, breaking wind, passing water, watching the rise and fall of the anonymous waves. Hard to know what to say at times like this. Is there anything I can do? You could be my mother. I could watch over you as you gave birth to me. I could hold your hand and watch you die. I could tell everyone of your courage under fire, your primal dignity, how you fought your terror, and how you knew when to surrender. Like characters in an opera, we're trapped in our own broken hearts, so distraught they'll never beat wildly again. They'll just rot. We're watching television. Kelly Gruber at bat. Mother says, "Look, he wants to shake hands with all the other guys." "But they won't shake with him," I say. I'm a mile out in Lake Erie, and Mother is calling me in for lunch. She's forever bursting into tears, throwing her arms around me and saying, "David, why are you so sad? Don't you know I've always loved you?" Gruber hit the ball out of the park and got to shake hands with all his teammates, so that was what Mother was talking about. "Why has that little boy got his mouth open?" she said when the standings came on the screen. Mother had a way of turning everyone she knew into a Zen Buddhist with koans like that. She'll die before I get the answer. I'm holding a cup of coffee, and she says, "You could make it go if you wanted to." She looks at me, bursts into tears, and says, "Oh, David, you've broken your heart." New moon rising at the eastern end of Wellesley. Penetrating silence when I asked my mother if I was easier to raise than my brother. A matador is gored by a horn. Someone dies, someone's born. Whenever I see a woman pregnant, I think of my mother being born again. For most of us, the only way to become a lion is to be devoured by one. Body of a lamb, soul of a lion. From now on, men will have the souls of women and women men as well. You keep thinking there must be a way of bringing the beloved back to life. The magic word, and they'll sit upright in their coffin and say, "You need a haircut," just to hear their strange language again. That is Strange Language by David McFadden.